Eunice and the Screams of a Broken Heart. Eunice was a boy who carried mountains of pain inside a small body. His home was like a place where peace could only be heard in name, not felt in reality. Every night, voices would rise inside the house. His father's anger, his mother's silent tears, and Eunice's silence, the silence that held the loudest screams. Eunice would sit alone in a corner. His eyes were on his books, but his heart was wandering inside a broken home. He would ask himself, "Why is my home like this? Why is my childhood empty of laughter?" But there were no answers. The night Eunice broke. One night, the rain was falling as if even the sky was crying. The roof of the house was weak. Water kept dripping, like tears of the home's pain. His mother placed bowls under the leaks, trying to hold the house together, but her hands were shaking. His father shouted in anger, "Enough! I can't take this anymore!" And he slammed the door shut. That sound broke something inside Eunice. He lifted his eyes from his book, and for the first time felt his breath become heavy. That night, the child was not just sitting alone. That night, a child's dreams were dying with the drops of rain. Silent screams. Eunice never cried, or at least it seemed so. But every night, his pillow was wet. He never made a sound, because in that house, no one listened to children. Only his mother's crying and his father's anger could be heard. Eunice would think, "If I cry too, will anyone even look at me?" So he stayed silent. But silence did not put out the fire in his heart. A mother's breaking point. One day, his mother suddenly sat down. Her eyes were tired, as if years of pain were trapped inside them. She looked at Eunice and said softly, "My son, I can't do this anymore." That sentence was the heaviest blow to Eunice's heart. The mother who endured everything was now broken. Eunice held her hand, but she only cried. And in that moment, Eunice understood. Sometimes even adults break, and no one can fix them. The night Eunice spoke, his father came home. Again anger, again shouting. But this time, Eunice did not stay silent. With a trembling voice, he said, "Father, we are human too." The house went silent. Even the rain seemed to stop. His father looked at him, but said nothing. Eunice continued, "We break every day. We die every night. Why can't you see it?" But his words hit the walls and came back to him. No answer. Only silence, the kind of silence that eats the human heart. The boy who fought for dreams. Eunice went to school, but his books were full of tears. When the teacher spoke, he did not hear him, because his mind was still trapped at home, in his mother's tears, in his father's anger. Still, he studied, not because he was happy, but because he had no other way to escape. The only hope. One day, he told himself, "If I give up too, who will save this home?" And that day, he turned his pain into struggle. He started working. He kept studying. But every step came with a broken heart. The last night at home years passed. Eunice grew up, but the child inside him was still crying. One night, he looked at the old house. That roof, that rain, those silent screams, all came back to him. His eyes filled with tears. He whispered, "I survived, but I am still that broken child." And tears fell down his face. This time, he was not ashamed, because some pains only speak through tears. Ending Eunice was broken, but he kept walking. He learned that. Sometimes a human does not get fixed. He only learns to live. And the deepest pain is this: a person cries, but no one sees it.